Apostle Craig stood at the pulpit, short in stature but tall in words, his voice slick as oil on a skillet. His silver tongue, sharpened by years of preaching to convicts at Black Rock State Penitentiary, danced through Scripture like a well-rehearsed con. The Southern churchwomen, dressed in their Sunday finest, fanned themselves and nodded, their amens filling the sanctuary. They didn't know his ordination was as real as a $3 bill, but Craig wasn't worried. He had turned prison sermons into paychecks before. This was no different, except it was, because beside him sat her, Sister Lorraine Craig, his white powder-faced northern-born wife, dressed in a modest lilac suit, gloved hands folded in her lap. She smiled politely, but the air in the sanctuary was thick with something unspoken. The women loved Craig's words, but loathed the idea of her on the throne. They had built this church from prayers and bake sales, tithe money and tambourines, and no matter how good Craig's doctrine sounded, they were never going to let that white woman reign as First Lady. "Let us welcome my beautiful wife, Sister Lorraine," Craig announced with confidence. The silence that followed hit harder than a church drum. Fans stopped mid-wave. A cough echoed from the back row. Then Mother Johnson, the oldest and boldest of them all, leaned forward, lips pursed. "She can sit in the pews," she said, voice steady, "but she ain't sittin' on no throne." Craig's slick smile twitched. Lorraine's face burned redder than the church carpet. By next Sunday, Apostle Craig was gone. The congregation stayed. The throne remained empty, and Mother Johnson led the choir with a song older than sin itself.